Okay, so like I was saying with the letter K, it's interesting how the word killer starts with the letter K, right? And yet it has number 11, master number 11, which represents the justice system, right? It also represents November. The letter J represents October, right? And the wheel of fortune. So I feel like individuals with all these numbers attached to them, like the letter I with the 9, it's like whatever negativity they get involved in, the karma. It's easy to know what type of karma they get based on the numerology based attached to it or connected to it, right? So it's either an attachment or a connection. Attachment obviously would be for negative and negative purposes, and connection would be with positive vibes, right? So if someone with the letter K, it's some type of psychopath or serial killer or something like that, that means that they will not get away with anything, because justice is would be it's connected or attached to its name. And not only that, to your criminal record. Okay, so now we're talking about the what that there's like gonna be like serious consequences for whatever crimes you're committing, right? So not only would you lose your a parent figure, right, but also a role model as well. Okay, now let's look at the letter L. And notice that the capital L has a small line at the end of it, right? And then the smaller version is still a long line, but there is nothing at the end or nor the top. All right. So meaning like it's either the need of wanting something or having the desire to mm, individuals that I feel like with the letter L might be individuals that could be um either brutally honest, or they tend to hide things as well, right? Or the ability to do both, right? Now, keep in mind that all these letters could have this ability as well, or habit. Could be a habitual liar, or how about someone that is just doesn't know how to lie, right? Someone that is just brutally honest and doesn't, you know, is just like the type of people that know to tell the truth, right? To keep things like real, right? The type of people that would tell you if you have a booger on your nose, or if your zipper is undone, right, or unzipped, something like that. With the letter M, right? Now it's interesting how individuals write the letter M, especially when it's in cursive. Okay. I find it that it's a letter that doesn't get um as sloppy, even if you're a sloppy writer, which I detest. I detest sloppy writing. I feel like individuals, the letter M, it's hard for you to make it sloppy, and I find that very peculiar because, or fascinating as well. And I feel like the letter M holds such a powerful um, energy to it because it has the energy of an empress and also of a magician, of an alchemist. But not only that, it also holds the energy of transformation, of ending any type of cycles that you see are not beneficial to your progress, to your evolution, right? To your spiritual growth, right? We keep transforming and evolving and maturing as we go on. This connection with Scorpio as well, and the connection with the divine, I feel the connection with the heavens and the underworld all at once. The letter N, the letter N, I feel, is a connection with the Hebrew, Judaism, and I will say also with runes, ancient civilizations, also with the letter 14, a connection with the divine, a connection with leadership, with magic, a connection with, I feel a connection also with caves. All right, for some reason the letter N in the in the lower version, I feel like it's the lowercase, I feel like it's an open, like a, what's it called, like a, an entrance to a cave, right? Yeah, I want to say like some type of dome, or yeah. Wait, with the letter O, we talked about it, and again with the vowels. All right. It's just a connection with the universe, with the galaxy, with the unknown also. Um and a connection with the addictions, I want to say also. A connection with wanting to escape, and a connection of being trapped also. I see that with the letter O. A connection with a unity of individuals, a group of people, all right, worldwide. I feel that connection with Mercury with the letter O, also with the planet Earth, and a connection with all planets, I want to say. With the letter P, a connection with Pluto, but also a connection with um structures, um gives me like elevator vibes with the letter P, but also like an escalator type. All right, like when you have when you live on a high rise or a condominium, the need of having those elevators or escalators. If you are in some type of a mall or something, that's what the letter P gives me a connection to. And again, it also feels like ancient letter. With the letter Q, I find that letter Q is, if you have that in any of your names, I feel like that's very a unique um letter. It's not just an O for if we're talking about the upper Q, but it's an O with the little line stabbing it, right? So I feel like the Q individuals with their name, they take things to if something doesn't feel good, they're gonna feel it, and it's hard to let go. It's hard to let go, right? And with the minor or the lowercase